Hello, PointPay family, and our favorite viewers from YouTube, and welcome back to our second part of our May AMA session series of 2026. And as always, with me is Diana. Hello, Diana.
Hello, everyone.
So, yes, hello, Diana. But I think, however, today uh, we have something far more exciting than simply just reviewing the recent updates, plans. So, our plans for June, from smaller releases all the way to a massive event that we have dedicated for that we have dedicated to PointPay's eighth year university anniversary. Sorry, I'm a bit sleepy. I'll just give you just a few seconds to scroll and leave a like and subscribe and press the bell button if you haven't done so. And give me a comment. Vlad, I like your glasses. Why are you sitting in this magnolia room? What's that on your picture? I don't know. But yeah, anything will do. If you're done, so let's begin with the plans and gradually move on towards the kind of the first most exciting part. So, June is a hot month, and for some of you in Europe, May was also an incredibly hot month, especially the last couple of weeks. So, I'm currently recording it at the end of May, and it's more than plus 30 outside, which is absolutely wonderful. And we don't get this kind of weather in Northern Europe where I live. Yeah, let's begin with the release of the additional onboarding features for the users of mobile applications. Taking your first steps in an unfamiliar platform could, it's always quite intimidating, and it is difficult to understand where everything is located on the platform as well, and how different features work, and obviously many other things. But to reduce situations like that, this is for this feature is for the newcomers joining PointPay, and we continuously improve our interfaces, add guided tasks, and release educational materials as well. And yeah, but this time we have gone, I think, even further, and the new users will now be able to see helpful tips throughout the platform while taking their first steps. So, what do those tips look like? So, they're just kind of short text explanations that provide guidance and kind of warnings, and introducing various features of PointPay and kind of overall capabilities. And we expect this to make and we expect those features to make the onboarding process significantly faster, more straightforward, and more comfortable for kind of every new user, if that makes sense. So, if that doesn't seem especially important to you, just remember your own first steps in crypto. How daunting it was, how everything looked so foreign, and it wouldn't it have been a great deal, if somebody have left you helpful tips when you joined the platform and explained to you how everything worked. So this is what we're trying to do for the new users. So yes, this release should arrive very soon, and be ready to invite your friends and colleagues to the platform. Getting started will soon become even more even easier. It will soon become even easier. Okay, that makes sense. So, speaking of making things easier, I'd like to immediately move on to our second QoL release. So, we mentioned that this feature I think we've mentioned this feature many times already. And finally, PointPay users will be able to convert small leftover balances of of whatever coins you have into PXP. So I've promised this feature probably for 5 years, So I've been at PointPay for 5 years now, actually 7 days. Like I've been at PointPay for 5 years, but we have promised this feature all this time, and finally we got around to doing it. So yes, PointPay users will now be able to convert small crypto balances into PointPay tokens, regardless of denominations and kind of trading pairs and etc. And this could obviously later be used for level upgrades or trading fee payments. So while I understand that this might not be the biggest or the most revolutionary feature, it's kind of really solves one extremely common and frustrating issue experienced by the majority of users, and I'm sure many viewers have, will personally appreciate both the convenience and the usefulness of the conversion of small balances into PXP feature. And obviously, speaking of improvements, you will personally feel there is another important update on the way. We're expanding the trading tools for traders as well. So right now, we are working on deploying advanced charting capabilities, a technical indicators library, automated trading, automating trading strategies, and portfolio analytics to support more sophisticated trading approaches. And some of these developments should already appear on the platform this month. So however, several features will kind of likely move on into July. So, at the next AMA session, I will be able to tell you what we have managed to include in the release and what we haven't. But, usually the summer months go by quite quickly. So I think, you will see it very, very soon. Either way, get ready to improve your trading experience with entirely new trading capabilities. Okay. And finally, I have one especially warm and honestly massive piece of news for you, hopefully. So, as you know, when you look back and realize that together we've been building an ecosystem for 8 years already, which is a huge amount of time. If I would have had a child when the PointPay started, the child would be in school now, so, and it would be talking and walking and annoying me. So, but yeah, what we have managed to achieve in those 8 years, I think it's truly impressive for the crypto industry. 8 years is a practical eternity when things are moving incredibly fast, and the company could go bust within a day. But I think this is our strength, that we have managed to remain in the market for such a long time. And we have gone through incredibly difficult markets, different market cycles, delivered dozens of new updates, and built a huge, absolutely enormous community around us, which is absolutely great as well. So, first of all, today I simply want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying with us, for believing in the product, for growing out alongside PointPay and making this platform truly alive. You are the main reason why we come to work every single day and continue making the product even better every single day as well. And PointPay, yes, PointPay is turning 8 years old now, which is absolutely scary, but this is a celebration that belongs as much to me and to us, but especially to you, people who supported us along the way and who believed in us, who liked and subscribed every single video, who sent me nice messages, and some of them weren't terribly nice, but and thinking back at where we started, even 5 years ago when the website was crashing, everything wasn't working, and I think it's heaven and earth in terms of what we have managed to achieve in terms of the platform that we've managed to create. And of course, the birthdays like this cannot be celebrated with just a greeting card. So we have decided to prepare a special, huge, absolutely huge event, and honestly, probably the biggest exchange quest we have ever launched. So it is called the Birthday Quest. All right. So, and it's entirely dedicated to you, the PointPay community. So let me briefly explain what it will entail. Okay, so kind of the core concepts without going too deep into details, and we'll publish the full announcement article closer to the launch date, but I think you will have enough time to calmly explore everything and see how everything works, etc. So for now, I think that's the main thing. So we've prepared a prize pool of 888,888.88 PXP. Agree, that's a very beautiful and symbolic number, 8 years, and obviously in like Asian cultures, 8 is a symbol of wealth and prosperity, and every single last token from this pool will be distributed among all participants of the quest. And the key idea is that each of you personally determines what share of the reward of the pool what share of the reward pool you will receive. So pretty much the mechanics of this quest is quite straightforward. So throughout the entire week, you will have to complete tasks across the platform. Okay, trading tasks, depositing tasks, social tasks, and tasks connected to our PXP token as well. And for every completed action, you will receive a so-called PXP bonus points or birthday points for your internal progress counter. So we specifically designed the system to remain incredibly transparent and fair. So the final reward will directly depend on what percentage of the total points you as a participant managed to achieve. So everything is incredibly simple, I think. The more activities you participate in, the kind of the larger rewards you will be getting in the end, and the larger kind of piece of the PointPay birthday pie you will be getting. So yeah. We have also prepared daily tasks that refresh every 24 hours, which I think is quite a cool thing as well. So you will always have the motivation to open the app and pretty much complete kind of all of those tasks that we set out for you. And most importantly, there will also be one time but kind of one-off more powerful tasks for users willing to go even further and even deeper. So these include trading volume challenges and inviting kind of friend quests and staking and much more. So the full details will be published quite soon, and everyone will be able to find a comfortable and I think interesting ways to earn their points. And our goal was never to create a quest only for the selected few. It's designed for the entire community, and we have also carefully integrated the special widgets and cards throughout the platform, on the spot trading screen in the futures and inside the wallet as well, and you can always track your current progress and the next objective kind of without interrupting your daily activity, if that makes sense. Okay, so believe me, you kind of this won't be just like a simple token giveaway, but I think it will be a truly unique and an exciting week. Once again, it should demonstrate the strength of our community. We have prepared an enormous reward pool for you, and we will be incredibly excited to see your kind of overall participation. And I think on that celebratory note, I think we'll have to end here. I think we have 5 minutes to move on to the questions before I crash because of lack of sleep. Diana, the floor is yours.
Okay, let's start with the first question. There haven't been any trading competitions for quite a while. Are there any plans for something similar in the near future?
So in the near future, probably no. We already have a full-scale event planned for the PointPay's birthday, and we don't really want to um, overshadow it, I think. And over the coming months, as I already mentioned during the previous AMAs, we will be placing much greater focus on marketing. First of all, it will involve institutional directions of the B2B solutions that we provide, but closer to the end of the kind of 2026, we will kind of also shift more attention towards the regular users, I hope. So that's the period when you should expect the increased activity in terms of events, campaigns, and other community initiatives. But for now, we are fully focused on improving the platform and polishing all of the recently kind of released updates. But yes, going back to a question in terms of the trading competitions, is not that popular anymore. That's why we stopped doing it. That's the clearest answer, because we have to dedicate a budget, and we have seen engagement constantly falling, and then other exchanges somewhat stopped doing that as well. So we kind of slightly phased it out, but it's still a possibility. And if somebody will come over to us and if they would want to do a trading competition, and some people do come up to us and ask for that, we will be able and we will be willing to provide them with that opportunity. But for now, I don't think it's the engagement was quite low towards the end, and the amount of money that we had to invest in it was quite high. So it wasn't, as people say, the game wasn't worth the candles. So yeah.
Will PointPay expand into new regions in 2026?
Right now, our priority is strengthening our position within already available regions. So, as for the new countries, we plan to expand geographically, but a bit later, I think. And we will still have to, and we still have modest hopes that by then the regulators will establish a clearer and more transparent working conditions, especially in Europe. But at the moment, regulation is properly structured mostly in Europe. The United States is also moving into that direction with the Clarity Act. But many other jurisdictions remain remain a serious operational challenge for one reason or another. But that doesn't mean that we won't enter those markets. It simply means that the process will take more time, and probably more likely not to happen in 2026. But yes, in terms of new markets, we are concentrating on South America, but concentrating on Africa. We do a lot of activities there. Unfortunately, we have to kind of pause our activities in Europe at the moment because of MiCA, and I know of several entities in Europe that had to withdraw because of it as well. So because MiCA and because places like Estonia, which used to have the highest number of crypto exchanges there and kind of crypto projects, they haven't granted a single license there. So that's kind of telling, I think. But yeah, we feel the market, we see where it's going, but we are currently concentrating on South America in terms of the new region for 2026, if that makes sense.
Moving on to the next question. Launchpad and Talking Booster haven't received any campaigns or projects in a long time. When should we expect new activity?
Okay, that's a great question. So the activities of those platforms does not really depend on us. It depends on external projects interested in joining us, because it was done as a commercial venture where other projects will be coming over to us and we will be selling their services, if that makes sense. So currently there is simply not enough suitable projects available. To be more precise, we kind of regularly receive applications, but neither the project's quality or the provided documentation kind of meets our standards required for them to be presented publicly. And besides that, the era of completely new projects has already passed. The crypto is feeling very shaky. So yeah, that's why we didn't see that many. But at the time when we released it, it was quite a popular feature. But for now, I don't see that much demand. But we're still selling it. We're still trying to find new people who would hopefully be joining us.
And the last question for today is, have you decided to personally attend events and conferences this year? What influenced that decision?
This year I have already attended the conference in Paris, the conference in Las Vegas, the conference in Miami. I will be attending the Singapore one. I will be attending the Dubai ones as well. But to be honest with you, I've been traveling like crazy for the last month. Literally, I was out of my house all of April and all of May. And this is now, 28th of May, and I'm still staying in a hotel, which is kind of telling, I think. But yes, I do travel quite regularly. I do attend events. You do make great connection on those events, and we do manage to drum up quite a lot of business, and we do meet new people, and it always pays off going there, because literally one closed mediocre deal from a conference is going to pay for it. So yes, if you have any exciting opportunities on your side, you can simply telegram me at CEO PointPay, or you can send me an email at ceo@pointpay.io, and I will have a look at what you have to offer. So let's arrange a meeting, and we always do it, and we have a sales team who help me out with that. But yes, I do enjoy to travel, but jet lags and stuff like that is not that great. But yeah, I've been traveling for the last 2 months like crazy, so it doesn't do anything good on my body, and that's why I'm kind of feeling a bit weird recently. So, but yeah. Okay, so that was the last question. I think that's a wrap. Thank you very much, Diana, and to all of you who decided to ask me those questions and who attended the CMA session today. And thank you to everyone who watched this video, who liked and subscribed to us, who will be participating in our birthday quest, earning significant rewards, and hopefully we will see each other in the next few weeks at the end of June. I will not be on holiday at that time. I will be at home, but hopefully, I do hope. But yes, we'll see each other in a couple of weeks. You can always drop me a line and I will reply to you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you again very, very soon.